Have you ever wondered if something lying in your drawer could be worth millions? Let me take you back, not just in time, but into a forgotten chapter of hidden riches and untold value. We are talking about a coin, a small, round, metallic object that may look ordinary, but holds a legacy worth more than gold. This is the story of the 1988 French 10 franc coin, a coin that many people have seen, but only a few truly understand. In the year 1988, France minted millions of coins. But within those millions, a few stood out, not in color, not in shape, but in their story. These coins were created during a time when France stood at the edge of economic change. The euro was on the horizon, and the franc, once a mighty currency, was beginning to fade into memory. And in that moment, this coin was born. At first glance, it may seem like nothing special. A two-tone metal coin with the letters RF standing tall. But the more you look, the more you realize this isn't just currency. This is art. This is history. This is revolution. In metal form. The initials RF stand for République Française, and with them, the spirit of France lives on in this coin. But that's just the beginning. Flip it over, and you see something powerful, three words that echo through time: Libert, Égalité, Fraternité, Liberty, Equality, Brotherhood. Not just a motto, a message, a mission. Now, here's where the mystery begins. Not every 10 franc coin from 1988 is valuable. In fact, most are just loose change. But hidden among them are rare variations. A handful of coins that were either misprinted, struck under rare conditions, or minted in such limited numbers that even expert collectors struggle to find them. These are the coins that have changed hands for hundreds of thousands, and in some cases, more than $3 million. Sounds unbelievable? Just wait. Across Europe, the United States, and parts of Asia, auctions have been held where these coins created bidding wars between collectors, investors, and even museum buyers. The rarest versions have been graded by professional agencies like PCGS and NGC as MS-67, MS-68, or even higher, and such coins are nearly flawless. And when a coin is nearly flawless, incredibly rare, historically important, and beautifully designed, its value skyrockets. So the question is, could you be holding one of these coins right now and not even know it? Many owners of this rare coin didn't realize what they had, until a chance conversation, a news article, or a viral video brought the truth to light. Let's go deeper. This coin isn't just rare because of how it looks. It's rare because of when and how it was made. The late 1980s were a time of transition in Europe. The economy was changing. Politics were shifting. And the world was preparing for a new kind of future. In France, this transition was reflected in the mints. Some coins were made using experimental techniques. Others were struck at different facilities. And a few, very few, came out with imperfections that would, years later, make them the holy grail of French numismatics. Imagine owning a coin with a slight misalignment in the outer ring, or one with a double strike. Maybe even a coin with a shifted center or faded engraving. These aren't flaws. These are fortune. Collectors across the globe are on the hunt for these variations, and they are willing to pay huge amounts for just a glimpse of something unique. And here's where the real twist comes in. Most people who own this coin have no idea about its value. They walk past it. They spend it. They toss it in a jar. And just like that, a potential fortune disappears. So if you're watching this video, and you've got an old French coin lying around, take a closer look. It might say 10 francs, but its real value could change your life. Let's now explore the coin's physical structure, and why it's so sought after by experts and enthusiasts alike. Let's now talk about something truly fascinating: the physical beauty and design of this coin. Because when we say it's more than just currency, we mean it. It's a masterpiece. The 1988 French 10 franc Coin is what collectors call bimetallic, made from two different metals fused into one flawless piece. In the center, a cool silver-toned disc. Surrounding it, a golden ring. This wasn't just a design choice, it was a symbol. A blend of strength and elegance. A fusion of tradition and modernity. Bimetallic coins were rare at that time. Few countries used this design, and France was among the pioneers. It gave the coin a futuristic look, decades ahead of its time. And today, that design stands as one of the most iconic in numismatic history. The coin size. Just right. Not too small to be ignored, not too large to be bulky. It fits perfectly in your palm, like a secret waiting to be discovered. Now let's go deeper into the visual elements. On one side, the winged female figure, an embodiment of liberty and progress, stretches forward with grace and power. Her posture, her form, her symbolism, they all echo the French revolutionary spirit. This image alone has captured the hearts of thousands of collectors around the world. It's not just a figure. It's a national identity. And on the reverse side, there they are again, those three unforgettable words. Libet, Egalite, Fraternite. These aren't just slogans. They are values carved in metal. Values that survived wars, revolutions, and political upheavals. Now preserved forever in this coin. But while millions were minted, the difference lies in the details. Because among these coins, there are those with special traits. Coins with slightly off-centered centers. Coins where the outer ring is rotated slightly. Coins with small engraving errors or faint misprints. And the rarest of all, coins struck on different metal blanks. These variants were either unintentional mistakes or extremely limited runs. But whatever the cause, the result is the same, skyrocketing value. In numismatic circles, stories have spread, almost like legend, of collectors discovering a rare variation in a family heirloom. One man in Belgium found a near-perfect specimen in his father's old coin box. It was later sold for over $980,000 at a private auction. In another case, a French collector stumbled across a mint error, the inner disc was flipped, creating an inverted image. It was one of only 3 ever discovered. That coin is now displayed in a private museum in Tokyo, insured for $2.1 million. These stories may sound like fairy tales, but they are real. And they are happening more often than you think. That's the magic of coin collecting. It's part history, part luck, and part skill. And in this case, it's a perfect storm of all 3. So what should you look for? Hold the coin up to the light. Does the edge seem slightly misaligned? Is the engraving too faint or oddly doubled? Instead, follow this process. 1. Place it in a soft, protective holder. 2. Avoid moisture, pressure, or scratching. 3. Consult a certified numismatic professional. 4. Consider getting it graded by PCGS or NGC. 5. Store it safely, preferably in a sealed case or safe box. Because once it's graded and proven rare, the sky's the limit. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Katawaki, and Sotheby's have featured coins like these and watched them explode in value overnight. And that leads us to another incredible dimension: the investment boom. There are reports, never public, only whispered among insiders, of certain error coins from 1988 changing hands for over $3.2 million USD. No public listing, no fanfare, just a secure room, a velvet case, and a discreet exchange. Why so secretive? Because coins like this aren't just collectibles. They are portable wealth, hidden capital. So, in cities like Zurich, Dubai, Singapore, and New York, private collectors now store rare coins in secure vaults. Just like paintings, watches, or gemstones, these coins are insured, catalogued, and sometimes never even touched by human hands after verification. But why the 1988 10 franc coin? Because it's got everything collectors crave. Historical timing, pre-Euro transition, complex bimetallic design, symbolism rooted in French identity, Low surviving population in high grades. Rumors of minting experiments and proof errors. It's a perfect storm. And perfect storms create legends. In one case, a Japanese tech investor reportedly purchased 2 graded versions of this coin in 2020, each valued at over $1.1 million. His reason? Not just collection, but heritage.